parents, that hits home. But yeah, that was so cool, and it just felt so right to see them together. And like Ian is just glowing every day now that he's got to tell everybody and that this is happening.
That dude is amped right now.
So excited.
Yeah, so to paint a little picture of what it was like, inside look, we knew that some big news was happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all kind of got tipped up about it like weeks before. It was like, hey guys, something's big is happening. We can't tell you. It's confidential. Probably legally speaking, like buying a company, you can't just like tell anyone. So we all get in there. We're all there. Ian's standing in front of everyone.
Well, first it was all of us, all the Smosh team, and then Rhett and Link and company comes walking in. We're like, what is going on?
I don't think I've only seen them come to visit us once before for their funeral. Yeah. If they're coming by, it's like, this is serious.
Yeah.
They're the nicest guys, but because they owned Smosh, it had this like huge weight to it of like, holy shit. Also, Rhett is 7 feet tall, so there's an added presence there.
I feel so at home with Rhett.
It's got to feel weird to feel short. Like,
it feels incredible. I've never felt sexier in my life than when I stand next to a huge man or a huge woman. And I seek them out. They're very hard to find.
You're like those sucker fish on great white sharks.
Yes, exactly. I like climb mountains to find these tall folks. And I was standing next to Rhett, and I was just like, I just wanted to stand next to him for hours. 'Cause I was like, I feel like a little woman right now.
Little woman.
So they're there, and we're like, what the hell's going on? Then Ian kind of gets up. He has a walkie-talkie, and he's like, to simplify it, he kind of is talking to us now. He's about how like, well, Rhett and Link said some stuff first in their very Rhett and Link way, you know, just a very like, well, you know, it's been a jolly good time, and you know, this job in YouTube is a lot about friendships and about how they come and they go and all that stuff. And we're like, okay, man, are you about to fire us? Like, what the hell? Anyways, what I'm saying is, you're fired.
Get out of my house and take all your belongings onto the train.
Let's talk about that. So Ian's like, Smosh has new owners. Like, Smosh has been bought, like, essentially. Is kind of like, I forget the exact wording, but then he's like, okay, are you guys ready? And we're like, yeah. And he goes into the walkie-talkie and he goes, the eagle has landed.
Into the hen house.
Into the hen house.
Yeah, which is not how that goes.
Yeah.
Eagles never.
That's actually the whole worst news.
I think it's an old like lore, like Smosh lore, because Anthony was like, "Did you guys hear a hen house?"
Cute seeing them.
Yeah,
it was
the
really
parents
cool.
coming back. But my favorite part was, first of all, being a part of it. I just felt like so special. I felt like I was invited to like the legacy, like grandparents' home for Christmas, and I was like, I'm the friend. But my favorite part is when people were coming in late.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, that was insane.
Can we talk about the late people that walked? So the door's like...
The announcement's already happened. Like, I'm already crying. They're talking about the details. And then just one by one, other people keep coming in.
Noah shows up, and he walks in and just like, hey, how's it going, guys? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Noah, we bought the company. Oh, what?
Noah, completely different hair.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Sick.
Congratulations, dude.
And then Keith was shortly after, and then Keith was like, oh, shit. Like,
Yeah. And then Olivia was like,
Alexa,
with her
with
phone,
a coffee.
with her coffee, with a smoothie. She was like, what's happening, you guys? What's happening, you guys? She was like, oh, and then just kept going on a conversation.
I like that she shattered the reality by walking straight up to Ian and Anthony, who were like, it's like mid-presentation of what's going on. And she's just like right there, like, my car was low on gas, and I know I have a coffee in my hand, but...
Yeah, exactly. My car was low on gas. It's like, but you made 3 stops to somewhere for drinks.
It's so great. And then Jackie was last, I think. And Jackie took one look at Anthony and was like, oh, whatever. Like, she just couldn't handle it at the moment. It was so funny.
I don't think Jackie got it.
No, because she was like, I think she thought Anthony said, I'm from Smosh.
Ever. No one's telling us what to do.
Right.
Ian was like, do it. Go, have fun.
And we're like, okay.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Dad. Let's steal the car and get donuts, Mommy.
Car just flying off the road, crashing.
No.
So, look, we can keep talking. I did also bring some stuff.
Yay.
Something I want to do on this show. As you know, I host Reddit stories where we read a ton of Am I the Asshole? Today I f***ed up, true off my chest. All these insane, unhinged things on Reddit. There are so many other subreddits, however, that we never cover. And there are other corners of the internet that I love and obsessed with. And we never cover that stuff. So I want to bring that stuff here. And just have fun with it.
Yeah, just riff off of the things that we read and see what...
Have a good time.
Yeah.
So, starting off, a subreddit that I love is Ask Reddit. There's also Ask Men, Ask Women. They're all typically the same. But
Really?
Like the subreddits, the same questions get floated around all of them.
Yeah.
And but the answers are what are fun. So you don't feel pressured to answer these questions. You can if you want.
Or I can be someone who might answer a certain way.
Sure. You can be whoever you want.
Can we just talk about Courtney's yawn?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So Courtney just yawned.
I think
I'm
Courtney
sorry,
releases
I was
demons.
holding it in.
This is a really bad start to this. This
just
really
had
sucks.
to-
This is
demon.
how I feel about your podcast.
Yeah.
So far.
That's really.
The
that
podcast
really
was so
hurts.
fun to be on. Thanks for having me.
Oh.
All right, let's Reddit it up.
She's ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Here's the first question that I found. Has anyone made a deal with a friend that if they weren't married by a certain age, they would marry one another and actually followed through? How did it go?
Ooh.
I'm not going to say names. I know of someone that this actually happened to.
They married?
They did not get married.
Oh.
But they in high school, they were like, oh, if we're not married by 30, what if we get married? And they kind of joked about it. It was kind of more of a joke. And then when he was 30, he was engaged. And then she was like,
Hey.
oh, hey, like, ha 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 ha. And he was like, I'm engaged. She's like, oh, that's okay.
That's so fun for you guys. I'll get you a wedding gift.
She shows up to his front door with a wedding dress on. She's just like, hi, Jake, remember?
Oh,
That was
God.
crazy.
I'm 30. You can get on one knee now.
Motherfucker. Your breath smells like vodka.
What?
Your breath smells like vodka. Are you okay?
Yes. I actually don't know where that came from.
Holy crap.
That was cool.
That was awful.
I went so deep.
You guys, I'm guessing, never made any promises like
I
that.
did.
You did?
But it wasn't until we were 40.
You have a deal like that?
She's wise beyond her years. Because
But it
I was
was-
going to say 30 is young.
30 is very young.
Okay, 40.
40 with this friend from middle school and high school.
Whoa.
It was a lady.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people do that all the time. People get
Right.
legally married and share property together, and it's like just a great old time.
Hell yeah. So where is this lady?
She's actually engaged.
Oh, so you're the girl who showed up with a wedding dress and
Oh,
vodka.
that fucking
Yeah, I was like,
sucks.
hey, remember